on moving forward. Always getting closer.
Good morning, February 25th, Tuesday morning. We're in the store, we're ready to do our workout. Last week was an experiment for me on a program that I'm trying to set up. I've set it up now. This thing's all cockeyed. What the hell's going on here? All right, so I've set my program up, and I was contemplating between doing the X3 or using dumbbells, and I came back to the X3. I love the X3. Dumbbells, fantastic. Just a lot of work trying to set everything up in here, trying to shorten my time, my workout time down, trying to get it all in. So I'm just going to go with the X3 and sandbags and burpees right now for the next 12 weeks. So I have a 4-day work plan. Pull day today, push day tomorrow, possibly a day off, depends what's going on. Then we have leg day, which X3 leg day with sandbags. And then a 4th day is going to be a burpee day with sandbags. And then possibly a day off. It depends on how I feel. Then we'll start back up again with the same 4 workouts. Now, each one of these workouts are all going to be the same. We're going to do the same workout, the same amount of reps, the same bands, everything for 12 weeks. It's a consistency principle. I want to be consistent on what I'm doing and let my body just slowly develop the strength to maintain it. So I want to go, the beginning it's going to be hard. In the middle of this, it should be easier. And by the time I finish these 12 weeks, it should be an easy wrap. I should be able to run through these exercises pretty easy. I should be jonesing to want to move up to more reps or a higher band or more sandbags or a heavier sandbag or whatever. That's the plan. That's the plan. It's consistent. There's a principle. I don't know. Can't think right now. My face is on fire. I'm still doing this treatment, so my face is all hot. It hurts when I smile. It hurts when I crinkle my face. And so I just want to get this workout done with and then get on with the day. So first of all, with the pull days, I'm probably going to do everything on this with a deficit standing on top of the sandbag. So it's going to be more of a stretch. So we're going to do 3 sets of 10 with the Serious Steel green band, 3 sets of 10 for the deadlifts. A lot more tension lower at the bottom, getting a good stretch at the bottom. This is building up for me to working on the sandbag pick at the ground. When you're picking that sandbag up, you're really low to the ground. So this to me is working on those muscles in that area. Then we will do the bent row from here, and then we'll do the curls. And then we're going to do some sandbag carries with the 150 sandbag. And then we're going to do some rows back here with the dip bar. I can't bring a pull-up bar in here, so we're going to do rows with the dip bar. And in between each thing, we're going to do 3 ab wheels. So 10 exercises, 3 ab wheels. 10 more, 3 ab wheels. So I want to do 3 ab wheels in between every exercise. Every time I finish something, 3 ab wheels. Hope I explained that. All right. All right, start off 10 reps, Serious Steel green band, short bar. I've got my 90-pound sandbag on top of it for a deficit. Six. 7. 8. 9. Oh. 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 3. Whew. I'm gonna set that for the ab wheels. I'm gonna set that up as a backstop. I haven't done ab wheels. I did them last week, and they're still, my abs are still screaming. Not hard, but I can feel there's a lot of tension in there. So we're not gonna go with the full rollout right now. We're slowly working into that. Everything here is get my body climatized to doing all these exercises. Consistency. Hurry. Whew. Whew. Definitely feel the abs on those rollouts. Whew. Chin. 3. All right, that's it for first exercise. Second one is going to be bent rows. We're going to take a break and we're going to set that up. All right, we're all set up, ready to go. Bent rows. I'm using the wide bar. I'm using the blue Serious Steel band, and I've got it set up on top of the sandbag for a deficit row. Really want that stretch down here. I'm really excited about getting back to the bands. The bands feel so fantastic. Really controlling that weight and really squeezing. I could feel everything activating as I'm pulling or pushing. I could just really get into the exhaustion phase of that, and it really just work it really hard. So I'm excited for this program. That last one really coming up and squeezing hard. Whew. Oh boy. 2. 3. Whew. Whew. I probably shouldn't have gone all the way out last week when I did the roll. I did the ab rolls, but I never learned those lessons. Now, when I'm stretched out all the way, I can really feel all those muscles that are still acclimatized to this exercise screaming, telling me to stop. So that's why we put the stop there. 2, 3. Last set. Ten. Woo. 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 Oh. Oh, shoot. Oh, right. Oh. Whew. That's it for bent rows. The sweat running down my face. My face feels like it's on fire. Whew. All right, take a little break. We're gonna set this up for curls. All right, we're back. We got everything set up. Switched it over. Now we can do drag curls with the Serious Steel blue band on top of the sandbag with the long bar. Now that my brain is sort of functioning because I've woken up some, the program that I'm doing here is a kind of like a steady state workout. Not a steady state cardio, but a steady state training program. I want to do the same exercises with the same reps, the same bands, the same everything for 12 weeks and let my body adapt to this and then step it up to a higher band, higher reps, more sandbag lifts so I can do more with the sandbag. So this is it's a training program by, I can't remember the guy's name, but he's a U.S. gymnastics coach. World famous. He's got a steady state cardio and steady state program where he talks about this particular type of program where he, for 12 weeks, he has this small guy doing 130-pound deadlifts. He's only doing like 5 or 6 reps, that's it. And by, week 8, 9, 10, the guy wants to go up more, but he keeps on telling him, just stay with this, stay with this. So in the beginning, he was doing 135. It was kind of hard just doing the 5 reps. By the time he finished with the 12th week, he was doing really good. And he says, yeah, go ahead and go up. And he ends up doing 185 pounds like it was nothing. He just jerked that right up off the ground like it was nothing. And ends up doing, 225 or something like that. After just doing that steady state workout, letting his body adapt, letting the ligaments and the tendons and the muscles adapt to this particular exercise. So this kind of intrigues me. So you know what? Let's give it a try. I want to improve with the sandbags. I want to get stronger with the sandbags. I like picking those up. Just picking those up is something. So I need to improve that. So I don't want to go overboard like I did a couple weeks ago, where I came in here and did a whole bunch. But I want to consistently work on the muscles that I'm going to be using that, which I'm doing with the X3. And we'll do some sandbag lifts here in a minute, and then we'll do some upright rows simulating some pull-ups. 4. 7. 8. 10. Whew. One. 2. 3. Whew. I can really feel those ab wheels initiating the movement with my hips, thrusting my hips forward, letting all that core push that roller out and keep my body tense while doing it. And once I get stretched out, man, I can feel all that lower ab area down here just working hard. Whew. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 10. Whew. One. 2. 3. One thing I do like about this little program I got set up here is after the first 1 or 2 sets on the bands, I can really feel the blood rushes that area. I can feel the motivation as I'm lifting that. I can feel everything that's locking in, really trying to squeeze that as hard as I can. Whether it's the bent rows, whether it's the deadlifts, whether it's the curls. Oh, 10. Oh, 5. Oh. Oh, 2. Oh, 3. Whew. That's it for the X3. I can really feel those last 3 or 4 pulls at the bottom. That was coming down, really getting a good stretch, kind of kicking my elbows a little bit forward, getting a full stretch on that bicep. Then just coming up into a nice drag curl, squeeze as hard as I can. Coming down and kind of kicking the elbows out. With that extra tension on the bottom, it's getting a good stretch on the biceps. All right, we got a break. We're gonna bring the 150 sandbag in here because we got some carries. And then we're gonna finish off with some rows with the dip bar over there. All right, we're ready. Next up, next exercise for the day is 150-pound sandbag. Pick it up, chest it, carry it up here, back down, and set it down. We've got 4 of those. We're gonna do 4 of them. In between, we're gonna get some ab wheels. I was watching some Freedom Strength, which is the brand of sandbag on there. I was watching their channel the other day while we were at my wife's treatment. And I was watching some of these guys throwing this 150-pound sandbag around like it was a 50-pound sandbag. They were just picking this thing up and just throwing it over their shoulder. One guy was picking it up and pressing it. I'm like, oh my God, only if I was younger again. I didn't think of sandbags back in the day when I was younger. But you know what? It's fun now, so we're gonna continue doing this. Even if we have to just stick with this weight for the rest of our life, whatever. We're trying to progress to 200. I want a 200 sandbag on the shoulder. But you know what? I'm good with just doing this right now. We're just gonna do this for 12 weeks and see where it goes. One. I think we'll go for the ab wheels right now. I think we're done with those for the day. Whew, that was quite a bit. I can feel the weak point right now is getting to my chest and standing up. All of the back muscles are working really hard, so that's why we're only doing 4 reps of this. We're not gonna overdo it. And we're gonna take some time in between. Catch our breath. I'm hoping I can stick with this program for 12 weeks. I've done it before when I started the X3 program. It was a 12-week program. But each day on those, you're going for 1 set. Oh, God dang, my hiccups all of a sudden. You're going for 1 set for maximum reps. Now I like that, but I like this idea of getting a little bit of volume work in there, get some blood pumped into the muscles, and then really feeling the contraction as you're bent rowing, as you're curling, as you're pressing, whatever. Getting those first 10, 20 reps in, then that last 10 set, you're just really pushing with everything you have. All the muscles, everything is activating, working hard. So I kind of like that program. So we're gonna see what 12 weeks does. Don't really want to take my shirt off right now. I still got the winter fat on. 2. Trying to get my body to recognize what it's doing to adapt to this particular exercise. That's what we're doing. That's all we're doing. We're going to do the 150 sandbag pick up and carry probably on every day that we work out, whether it's burpees, whether it's the legs. Well, the legs we're going to do the chair squat, so we're still going to pick it up to do that. With the chest, with the back, and with the burpee day, we're still doing sandbag carries. Whew. Three. That one felt a little bit easier. Now the proper muscles are recognizing what needs to be done to pick that up and chest it and carry it. The first one was tough because they weren't awake. They weren't ready to do that. Now they're awake and they're like, oh yes, we can do this. All right, we got one more set with that. Yeah, that's what I was watching a guy. He's probably in his 30s. He was probably smaller than me, but he was picking that dang thing up. He was just coming right up off the ground and just continue it and right up onto his shoulder. I was like, oh my God. I said, I'm just getting that thing up onto my lap, but then get into my chest, get into my shoulder. So obviously he had been doing it for a long time. He had several sandbags behind him in his little gym there. So that's some serious strength right there. That's what I want to work on. Strengthening all the hips and the low back, which has always given me a problem. That was 4. Just carried it back to where I stored it in the back and dropped it there. A little bit easier on the 4th rep, but I don't want to overdo it like I did last week. So we're gonna leave it right there. 4 pickups and carries every workout except for leg day. Hopefully by the end of the 12 weeks, I should be able to pick that thing up and just put it on my chest really quickly and be able to go for a nice walk. That's the goal. All right, I'm not sure how this one's going to work, but there. I want to add these when I get back to the house and I have my pull-up bar there in the backyard. I want to be able to start doing some pull-ups. So with this, we're just going to hang. We're going to do 3 pull-ups for 10 sets of 3. getting a good stretch, getting a good feel, just activating all those hanging muscles. Those muscles are a whole lot different than the bent row and the deadlift. That's a whole different direction. So we're working on that, and I got the dip bar set up kind of wide as I can kind of go. So we'll just see how this goes. One, two, three. That's kind of easy. Obviously, because I'm coming from a sitting position, I'm not using my full body weight. But I know when I do pull-ups, I have a hard time with them. So right now, we're just doing this, acclimatize our body to doing the pull-ups. So then I start doing pull-ups after 12 weeks of doing this, it should come a little bit easier. Trying to get the full stretch, activate all those ligaments and tendons with the full stretch, and then protract the shoulder blades as I'm coming up. I know this is going to work the muscles in a whole different direction, so I'm prepared to be sore. Although it doesn't feel like I'm doing much, my muscles are back there going like, what the hell are you doing? We haven't done these in a long time. When I was going to the gym, I was doing the pull downs. I was doing those behind my neck. Oh, the next couple of days I could feel back muscles that I don't normally use when I'm doing the bent rows. And I was only doing like 120 pounds, but I was doing them for 100 reps. I would go until I couldn't do them anymore, get off the machine, rest up for about 30 seconds, get back under there and go until I couldn't go anymore, and I would just keep on counting until I hit 100. That was a hell of a workout. Right now I'm just going to the bottom, trying to get a full stretch without my butt touching the ground. I've got those bars up as high as they can go. Can't get you any more height on it, so we'll make do with what we have. One of the biggest places I felt when I did the behind your head rows was the forearms. Just activating that. Definitely need to do more strengthening that for doing pull-ups. Coming up with power, slowly controlling the descent on down. Feeling everything activate, tensing as I'm slowly resisting gravity of my butt hitting the ground. You can definitely feel the blood filling up back there and on the forearms too, although I'm doing a neutral grip. Still have some of those arms pulling up. The lat responsible for pulling the elbow behind the body, whether it's up here, whether it's here, or whether it's here. The lat is responsible for pulling that elbow behind the body. All right. Those feel kind of strange because I've never really done those for an exercise other than just maybe some stretching. So we're gonna stick with it. This is part of the program now, so we're just gonna do it, stretch out those ligaments and tendons, get them ready for pull-ups. That's it, 10 rounds, we're done. I don't even know what time it is. Trying to keep these programs less than 40 minutes if possible. We'll see how we did when I had all the time up. That's it, that's day 1, week 1. Did the X3 pull. We did the sandbag carries. We did some ab wheels. And we did some neutral grip rows to acclimatize our body, getting ready for pull-ups. After this 12-week cycle, we'll be adding pull-ups in. That's it. We'll see you tomorrow. We got X3 pushes, X3 shoulders, triceps, 4 carries. And I think what do we have left for that one? We got bar dips. Really want to get the stretch on those pecs. Instead of doing the dumbbell getting the stretches, we're going to get the stretches with the dips and strengthen and fortify those ligaments and tendons in that stretch position doing dips. So that'll be in place of pull-ups. We're going to do dips for chest day. That's it. Get it done. Go live your life, and I'll see you tomorrow.